Hello, everybody. Welcome to Therapy Dog Talk. My name is Sherry. My dog's name is Sunny. And every week we interview different therapy dog teams about their experiences wherever they are volunteering or working together. If you are just getting started or not sure on where to get started in working with therapy dogs, we put together a free guide that you can check out at freeguide.therapydogtalk.com. And if you do, definitely let me know what you think. So I'm excited for you to meet today's guest, and hopefully we will get them right in here. Hi. How are
Come
you?
here. Good, how are you?
I'm good.
I said hi. They think someone's at the door. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know how that goes.
All right, there we are.
Hi, Eleanor. For those who don't know you, would you like to introduce yourself and your pup and just a little bit about where you all are from?
Eleanor and I are from Tarpon Springs, Florida, and I'm Nicole. I'm her mama. And then Eleanor, come here. You want to say hi? Come here. There she is.
Hi, Eleanor.
I'm going to give you a treat. There you go.
I know it's always sort of hit and miss if dogs understand talking to someone on camera. Mine definitely doesn't. She's like, I don't get it.
I think the word here today is hi because that's getting them excited.
Clearly that usually means something interesting is about to happen.
Right. She's trying. There she is. She's got her pearls on for y'all today.
Aw, so fancy. She saw her glam squad before her interview.
And her flower. We're ready.
Awesome. So Nicole, how did you discover the role of therapy dogs?
I actually had a friend who made her bulldog a pet therapy animal, and I just envied it. And I one day wanted to do it, didn't know how to go about it or had the right dog for it. So she kind of inspired me, and I loved hearing her stories and what a difference she would make with her dog. And I just thought that was just so awesome.
So you knew that you wanted to have a therapy dog before you found Eleanor then?
No, I just got to hear her stories and I was like, that's so cool. And then when I actually got Eleanor, she's a rescue dog.
Okay.
And we have another baby here too, and he's older. But because of COVID, I started working from home and I was having clients come to the house, all ages, kids and adults and men and women. And Eleanor was just so good with all ranges. And I think that's when it hit me.
Okay. Do you work in the mental health field?
Oh, no, I'm actually just a nail tech.
Okay, nail tech. Gotcha.
Yeah. But
Gotcha.
I was having clients come to the house and she did wonderful with everyone.
Nice. So she's a therapy dog for a nail tech. I love it.
No, that was just her being a regular dog. But that gave me oh my gosh, she's good with everyone. Maybe she could be a therapy dog, you know?
Yeah. Gotcha.
That was kind of the inspiration.
I like it. Very cool. So that's really how you knew then that she would enjoy therapy dog work, was just by watching her interact with your nail clients at your house.
Yes. Okay. And sometimes they bring kids over, babies, and it was just awesome to see. So I was like, oh, she has something and I want to share her with everybody, you know?
Yeah. What did your journey look like to become a therapy dog team at that point?
Well, then I started researching. My one friend went through Alliance, and then I researched and I found Pet Partners. And so I went with them, and then I just started taking their courses and then training her, like going through all the steps.
Yeah.
And then we got our certification. It'll be a year.
Okay.
I've been doing pet therapy work with her for a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of settings do y'all volunteer in?
I try to take her about once a week to an adult daycare facility. It's in Palm Harbor, Florida, and it's through Neighborly. Neighborly does the Meals on Wheels program. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that. So, and then they do an adult daycare center. So I bring her about once a week there to spend time with them.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Did anything surprise you along your training journey to therapy dog?
No, I actually think Pet Partners has an amazing program, and it is step by step, and you work with your animal on each step. You take as long as you want to work with them and train them. And I think honestly, Pet Partners really did have the right training for her, because by the time the test came, she was ready and she passed.
That's great. What was it about Pet Partners that made you decide to go through them?
The organization of it. It is literally just, this is what you do, and then you do this next. And it's also training for you as the owner and training with Eleanor. So you got to bond in that way as well. And they are just so organized. It's unbelievable. So I liked their steps.
Yeah, their training for the human is really comprehensive. I've been through that training. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. What do you enjoy the most about being a therapy dog team together?
Oh, well, of course, spending extra time with her and then sharing her with anyone that needs to smile that day, or just I get to go to this adult daycare center and it just brightens everyone's day. They get to see her and they look forward to seeing her the next week and then the next week. And she kind of made her little mark there. So it's really cool. You get to be with your dog and then at the same time make a difference doing it, you know?
Yeah.
So
I like that. Do you have any go-to things that you take with you on a visit for her?
Yes. And again, that was Pet Partners. They had just really great ideas. And one of the favorite things I like to take is actually a brush. So even if there's sometimes people are intimidated by Eleanor's size, you know, she is 70 pounds. Sometimes when they see the pearls, that kind of calms the nerves. But I hand over the brush. It's like a bonding experience.
Yeah.
I love that idea because it gives them something to do, you know?
Yeah, that's really great. I like that the pearls help make her softer to them.
Yes, and they all go crazy over her pearls. They kind of expect her to be wearing them, you know,
yeah.
when I go.
I didn't realize she was 70 pounds. That's wild.
Yes.
I couldn't tell even just from her popping up there. So she's big.
She is big. And like I said, she could be intimidating. And then also too, there were times at the adult daycare center where there have been people intimidated, and it's all in the approach. And then now that I've been going, those people have actually opened up and welcomed her and welcomed a dog there. And to see the difference from the beginning is really cool, you know?
I love that. Do you have any conversation starters that are your go-to when you're volunteering?
Oh, yes, of course. Again, the pearls is the best because they go crazy over those. And then, did you have a dog or do you have a dog? Do you like big? Do you like small? We just kind of talk dogs. Then it goes from there. I think Eleanor's the conversation starter, really. You know, she makes it easy.
I bet. What do you think her favorite part of being a therapy dog is?
The people. It's almost like she can't get enough of it. I think Pet Partners allows 2 hours a day that you could work your animal, and we could go longer if we were allowed, I think.
She just loves it that much.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you've been volunteering for a year now. Do you have any advice for someone who's interested in getting started as a dog therapy team?
I would say, you know, do your research. You know, there's so many out there right now, which is really cool, but I would say what speaks to you. And like I said, the organization of it with Pet Partners spoke to me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, truthfully, don't you feel like all dogs are therapy dogs in their own way, right? And it's just like you put in the time and the work and then they become a certified pet therapy animal. And I think we're all very lucky. So if you see that in your dog, then there's something special and you should bring it out in them, you know?
Yeah. Some dogs prefer to only provide therapy for their owners, but other dogs do enjoy loving it.
Exactly.
Jared is asking if there are other Pet Partner pups at the facility that you volunteer at.
I'm not sure if it's a Pet Partner certified therapist, but there is one other dog, yes, that we switch weeks with sometimes, but I'm not sure if it's Pet Partners though. But yeah, we share our time, which is really cool. And I think that one is smaller than Eleanor, so it gives a variety of who's coming in there and making their day and stuff. So
yeah. Is there anything that you wish you had known when you first got started, or do you feel just pretty set to go?
No, I really commend Pet Partners for their program, and say if I did have a question, they were there. You know, they want you to do this. They want you to share your animal. And I don't know, it was a great experience. And then I saw it in her and I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's get certified. So Pet Partners really is amazing.
I can tell how much you really enjoy volunteering through their organization.
Oh, yes, yes. We both love people.
Kim wants to know if Pet Partners sends you visit requests or do you need to find your own place to volunteer?
They do both. Once you get certified, you can actually type in your zip code.
Okay.
And then you could see what jobs are actually available within your zip code and stuff. And what's actually really cool is when I was talking to you earlier about the school, getting her into a school with kids, that was Pet Partners. Again, that teacher Googled pet therapy zip code, and then Pet Partners came up with Eleanor's information. So I'm hoping to get Eleanor in the school through Pet Partners. So yes, there will be a list of opportunities in your area if someone's seeking that out on their website.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
And then if there was a place that you wanted to go to
you that wasn't on their list, then would you reach out to that location and ask if they're interested, and Pet Partners would then work with them to make sure that that's cool, or how does that work?
Well, you have all your certifications, right? So I have the letter from Pet Partners. I have everything in a folder.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, before I found out about Neighborly and the adult daycare facility, I was calling places and I was like, listen, I want to get my feet wet, and we just got certified. And so you just carry all that paperwork with you because Pet Partners has a stamp of approval on it, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you can do that option as well if you want to find something and not wait for Pet Partners to find it for you, I guess.
Yeah. Jared wants to know if Eleanor came with the name Eleanor, or if not, how did you end up naming her?
I love it. Thanks, Jared, for all the questions. I love it. She was a rescue dog through Suncoast Animal League, actually.
Okay.
And her name was Ellie at the shelter. And she's just one of a kind. And I was like, I need something else. I wanted to keep it as close to Ellie as possible.
Yeah.
So I did Eleanor.
It suits her with the pearls.
With the pearls. Yes, exactly.
She's a classy girl.
Yes. Yes,
like
we're talking about you. It's just looking at me like I'm crazy, but that's okay.
It is strange that we just talk into devices all the time.
And then we expect them to know to do that, right? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I actually have a video of when lockdown first hit. My fiance, we didn't see him for like 6 weeks. So we were FaceTiming him, and my dog thought it was so weird. I actually have a video of her hitting the phone out of my hand. Get him out of the phone. Why is he in there?
Like, I don't understand.
Why is he trapped?
Aww.
Yeah, it's really funny seeing how animals do or don't interact with video conversations. Yes. So, yeah.
She was sitting here. I was waiting to go live with you, and she was sitting here, and the minute I hit go, she's like, bye.
Yeah, that's okay. Jared said every time he hears the name Eleanor, he thinks of the Beatles song.
Oh, I love that. That too. I could have used that as your answer, so sorry. But
there's no wrong answer. Well, Nicole, is there anything else that you wanted to share while you're here?
I cannot be more grateful for this opportunity. Thank you for reaching out to us because we're newbies. You know, it's only been a year and it's been a great year. And you do have to get certified every 2 years, recertified. So we'll finish out our second year together and then go get recertified through Pet Partners. And I'm really hoping to get her with kids because I don't know if your dog does this or not, but I feel like she matches energy.
Okay.
With kids, they're excited and, you know, they just want to grab her and kiss her and she'll match that energy. And then when I take her to the adult daycare facility, she's a little more low key, lets them come to her, pet, you know, softer. Sure. So I want to see her in both avenues. So I'm excited.
Do you think that you'll continue to do both, or you'll just focus on schools if you're able to get into the schools?
No, I love the adult daycare facility. I love Neighborly. They're an amazing company. They do so much, and I just want to share her with everybody. I mean, if I was retired, this is all I would be doing.
That's valid.
Yeah.
It's so good that you found something that you love doing, and you get to do it with your dog, which makes it even more fun, in my opinion.
Exactly. You get to share the love, you know? They're the best.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you, Nicole. It was so nice to meet you and Eleanor.
No, thank you. You want me to try to get her over here to say bye?
If you want to, it's up to you.
Say bye.
Bye,
there we
Eleanor.
go.
Bye, pretty girl.
Oh. Finally, and now we're done.
That's a great note to end on.
Oh, I agree. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
You too. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.